Good evening, all you reprobates. How are you? I'm joined this evening by the wonderful Andrew of Excelsior's Domain, and of course, our friend Ed from the Vaults of Atkin. How are we, guys? Are we alright?
We're alright.
Are we holding up in this wonderful weather?
No, this weather is wonderful. It's the other weather that we...
Last few days.
Yeah.
We've got Ben here. We've got Martin here, and we've got Buford here. Yes, yes, boys! He loves to see lots of boys on his screen. Okay. And Dave! Oh, it's been a while, hasn't it, mate? How are you doing? This is another Dave. This is Acro Dave. This is Dave the original that hasn't been around for a while.
Oh, so Dave Zero then.
Dave Zero, I like that, yeah. Or -1. I think he'd actually appreciate -1.
Okay.
He's a fellow Japanese toy connoisseur, so
We'll hold the Dave Zero nomenclature then. It can be a spare slot.
yeah. And hellos from everyone to each other as well. Oh, yeah, it's less melty, isn't it? It's a lot less melty.
A lot less melty, which is good.
So what we got queued up for tonight? I do have a little bit of toy news for everyone.
You say?
Yeah, toy news. Ed suggested tonight's topic, which is in the title, so if you've missed it, tough shit. And, Patrick's here. Patrick's here.
Yeah.
Hello, Patrick. And so is Tim. How we doing? And then do for saying hello to everyone as well. And, oh God, they're all at it. Look at this. Stop it. Let's get on with the show. So what do we want to do first, guys? Do we want to start with the topic, or do we want to do toy news? In fact, if we're going to do toy news, I need to make sure that all the pictures have actually been synchronised.
Good, yes.
Syncing one item. I'd love to know what that one item is. It's been syncing that one item for about a week now. I don't think it's tonight's stuff, so... What do you want to do, fellas? What's going first?
Should we do some recycling?
You want to do recycling? Oh, you want to get straight into tonight's topic? Go on.
Well, if you're not sure if things are sinking, then we probably need to do recycling, don't we?
It is.
It is? Okay, alright.
So Dave's he's doing good, thanks for asking. And it's classic Dave to you.
Nice.
Classic Dave. I'm so glad Ed's got pants on.
So are we all.
Well, we know how cool, how hot it is in that vault.
We could have had a ding dong.
Hello, how you doing?
Careful.
Everybody, well done in the football. Or did England win? I've no idea.
They won by virtue of me not watching it. If I watch it, they do not score. Therefore, if they are losing, I cannot watch. And then they will correct the situation because I'm not watching. There you go.
Okay.
And they did.
Okay, fair enough.
It's the thing. It's the whole thing.
Yeah, the 1-2-1.
Yes.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I don't know exactly how late they left it, mine, but quite late is my understanding.
Yes, they left it while the arse end of the second half.
Wow.
But it doesn't matter when you turn up. It just matters that you've turned up.
Patrick says, talk about professional. Hey, you start paying me to do this and I will up my game, okay?
You'll be amazed then. Yeah.
I do this for nothing. In fact, at the moment, I'm paying to do this. You pay me, I'll get better. Oh, maybe.
No promises.
Right, okay, so... oh, God, Mario's at it as well now. Oh, I had a Battlestar Galactica Cylon that was clearly a repurposed Matt Mason Captain Laser.
Yes.
Well, I'll take a look at that, because that's not something that I've got lined up. I don't know if either of the other two have.
No, that's negatory.
But I believe it was also the same. It wasn't a use of the same mold, but it was the same toy line and same engineering. But they also did a ROM as well in the same line.
Night.
And they did a Cylon. Yeah, they did the Cylon, and they also did the Colonial Warrior as well.
Okay, little completely aside here. I think purely because there's been IDW Comics and they have deals with Hasbro, and they've done crossovers with ROM. in Transformers and Mask and all of the Hasbro stuff. I thought ROM was Hasbro. Was it Mattel?
I don't know. But the ROM toy that I'm talking of is like from way back in the 70s, so I don't know who owned the intellectual rights to it back then.
I mean, Hasbro could have swallowed it, 'cause it swallowed a lot of things.
We've got another Dave. Hello, Dave. Good evening, my fellow football sport aficionados. Piss off. Hi, Joe. How are we doing, Joe?
Apparently, Mattel and Hasbro are actually separate.
Yeah, of course they are. Yeah.
They do
That's
have
the two
licensing
big ones at the moment. Yeah.
Mm.
Lydia, hello, my darling. How are you?
Yeah.
Don't you worry. If Hasbro could buy Mattel, they would.
Oh, they've made attempts many times, haven't they? They certainly have.
But I'll be honest with you, I am really, really surprised that Disney's not made a play to buy Hasbro.
I don't think they need to.
Yeah, but needing to and wanting to are two different things, aren't they? Especially for big, massive, gargantuan corporations like that.
Okay, I can fact us then. Hasbro owns the rights to the ROM character and his toy line. The rights are actually split. Hasbro owns the name and visual design of ROM the Space Knight. They got it by buying Parker Brothers.
Right, yeah.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
And Marvel owns all the background story, hence the comics, presumably.
Interesting.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's how we've got.
Dave.
Pardon?
Dave's just asking how we are this evening. I'm saying not bad, thank you. Sorry.
Splendid.
Lydia's King Melting.
She is King Melting, yes.
What, she's king
They
of the
do.
melts?
They do Marvel Legends. I forgot about that. Marvel Legends do a ROM. I've got it sat on my shelf. No one's buying it.
Yeah, I when that was first announced, I was quite interested in that. But then I saw that it looks like it's wearing thigh length boots, and I thought, no, you don't want a robot looking like he's wearing thigh length boots.
Okay, let me have a look. I can't say I've noticed styling boots on him, but let me have a look. Marvel Legends
Looks like he's got booties on.
ROM. They are hardly thigh length. I suppose from the front they look that way, yeah. Yeah, okay, I'll give you that. Yeah, I'll give you that. You know, they look like... I remember a song coming out, but I think it was in the 90s. Kinky boots. Everybody wearing kinky boots.
Yeah, it came out in the 60s, did that.
Was that the 60s?
Yes, and it was re-released in the
re-released
90s.
Well,
Yeah,
there's a film on there.
It had a music video, so it must have been a re-release. 60s.
Yeah, it was Patrick Macnee and Honor Blackman. It was who were in the Avengers at that point.
Right, okay, fair enough.
And it was, I think it was originally in the 60s.
Chilling in the drawing room, Martin says. That's his living room to everybody else. Still not here. Still hot here, but not too hot. Okay, so it must be a down south thing. It must be down south where it's hot then. Okay. You guys going to talk about the Sony stuff this evening, or do we not care? I may bring it up. Depending on what it is you're talking about. But the two pieces of news I'm aware of are kind of interlinked. So, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We'll bring that up.
If we're going to talk about that Sony stuff, just keep level head. You don't get physical about it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there's no point, is there?
No.
Still hot inside work, but hey ho. There was quite a bit of excitement for that ROM online when it was announced. Yeah, it didn't translate to sales.
I tell you, it's the boots. It's the boots that have done it.
Thigh length stripper boots never stop Darkseid. Or Baron Karza. Okay. So, you obviously have no problem with knee-length boots. Why do you have a problem with boots that go above the knee?
Sorry, what's that?
You obviously have no problem with knee-length boots, So why do you have a problem with boots that go above the knee?
You're reading far too much into this than what's needed.
You have no problem with Baron Ironblood or any of the storm. Well, yeah, it's not the Imperial officers.
They're just military boots. They're just military boots. They're not kind of like gay-looking violent boots.
Gay looking. Oh wow, fair enough. I've never thought of them as gay. Joe's laughing at something. I don't know what is meant by Sony stuff. Well, stick around and you will find out.
Interesting. I know either, to be fair. So it's been a busy week.
I'm using the wrong camera tonight, but so what? Go on then, Ed. Since it's your idea, I'll let you pitch in on tonight's topic.
Oh, sorry, just hang on a minute. Yeah, me? Right, okay. Oh, right, are we doing feature first?
I think we are, yeah. Andy says...
Are we?
Yeah.
I thought we'd have gone news first.
I thought we would, but Andy says...
Well, we can go news. We
We have slightly started talking about it anyway, so it kind of...
Slightly.
I'm just going to see if I can switch my camera. So...
Go news.
No.
Nope,
There we go.
There we go.
I think that's better anyway. There we go.
Cool.
Are we doing news? Oh. Patrick, I take it back. You were quite right. This is shit. Right.
Just keeping them guessing. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay then. That one. And I suppose I had better at least offer up this. Hello everyone, it's time for Toy News. And tonight we're going to be starting off with this little belter. Not me, but this. I'll take that down now. There we are. So, yes, we've got a new Master of the Universe movie. We've got Dream Date Skeletor. They are milking this, what?
Cat.
5-minute scene, aren't they? I suppose we knew it was going to happen when we saw the movie. We see Skeletor in several different guises in this one dream sequence, and one of them of which is on a date. And yeah, we've got a figure from that. I don't mind it, to be honest. I like the soft goods. And I like the poses you can get out. You can literally turn Joker, just take the head off and put Joker on there. And you know, that's awesome.
So is this the same line as what the is it Jim Bro Skeletor?
Oh, hold your horses. Hold your horses. Right. Yes, it is. This is from Masters of the Universe Chronicles. I didn't lead with Jim Bro because we had Jim Bro with Toy Me, Toy You on Sunday night. So yeah, you see again that it's very Joker, is that, isn't it? When you get the jacket off.
Do you know what I think it would double as?
Go on.
Willy Wonka.
It would work as a Willy Wonka as well. Yeah, I can see it. I'm guessing it's got a posable jaw. Loving that.
He has to do stand-up or cabaret or something, doesn't he?
I'm sorely tempted to collect the Skeletors from this scene because they obviously had a lot of fun when filming this. And it looks like they've had an awful lot of fun when making these toys.
Yeah.
And here is the aforementioned Jim Bro Skeletor. Yeah.
Dear, funny.
It really is, isn't it? Apart from I dare say the price tags won't be funny. This one, I believe, is a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. I'm not sure of the previous one.
The poses are amusing, it has to be said.
They are. Apparently they can get them in those poses, and people are saying that this line isn't that good because it's not quite supposable. It's like, really? Really?
What is the price point on them?
I believe the Chronicles are 35, but most places are discounting them.
Right.
I
I think what would make that one there, the suited Skeletor,
date one, yeah.
I think what would make that just so extra special is if that cat that is up there was doubled up as a pencil sharpener. Yeah. That would just be like the cherry on top of the cake, would that?
Yep, I see what you're doing there. Yep, I can see it. What are people saying about this then?
I don't think they're actually saying anything about it.
No, I think Dave's saying Jimbro's Skeletor is really cool.
This is only slightly more professional than Toy Me, Toy You crap. Well, I'll tell you what, if that Toy You, Toy Me crap, at least a third of it could sort out their internet, it blows out of the water.
Yeah, we've got one more hamster. That's the only difference.
Yeah, that's probably it, yeah. No, what you don't realise is I've actually got a pedal down here and I just keep pumping with that. You're laughing at each other and whatnot. Stormtroopers have suspenders holding up their leg armour. Stop being so close-minded. There's always been kinkiness in the evil galactic empire. Look at Ming!
The thing with Ming the Merciless, I'm not being funny, but he was a rutting rhino. He was the picture of masculinity. I mean, look at all the concubines he had. That guy could wear those clothes with panache, yeah? Ron the Space Knight just looks like he's off, I don't know, to mince somewhere.
To mince somewhere. He's Mince the Minciless.
Yes.
Dave says that scene was put in the movie to sell toys, right on brand for a movie based on an 80s cartoon. Fair enough. Fair enough. And Jimbro Skeletor is really cool. And to be fair, Jimbro Skeletor, they haven't had to put any extra effort into the accessories because this is the same company that make the WWE figures.
Ah.
They've just repurposed. They've repurposed previous toy accessories. Wow, would you believe it?
So what are these coming in at then? Are they coming in at 6 or 7 inch?
That's a good question. Is that? I think they're sold as 6 inch. It
Right.
doesn't necessarily translate
Yeah.
finished product, does it? So I don't know. Joe's with us. God, thank you.
Yeah, Buford's going for the jugular there.
Thank you, human. So Jimbro is
Being
50
correct.
on Mattel Creations. I think that's a bit steep.
That is
really?
very steep.
The box it comes in, I will admit, is quite nice, but I still think that's very steep.
I mean, are they like sort of titanium accessories or something? I mean,
I don't know. Wow.
Yeah.
Mental money. One of them looked like Skeletor doing an impression of Vic Reeves. Fair enough.
Come on, Dave,
The
let it
difference
lie.
between
Just
this
let it
and
lie.
Toy You, Toy Me is this chat isn't ignored.
no.
That's why I've just said, you know, Buford's going for the jugular there.
Dave goes through the chat now. He's good with the chat now. That's not fair.
Well, no. It's not that it's ignored. It's just proofread. That's all.
Yeah. Dave reads it first to see if he can put it on screen, and if he does, then he puts it on screen. He's a lot more
He's like the BBC. He's like
Yeah.
the BBC.
censors. He censors. I don't care. I'll put it up there. You're gonna test me to that now, aren't you?
It's like it's wrong speak. You can right. No comment there.
Don't. You know what? It's been about a month now since I finished 1984, and it is still ingrained in my head. Is that? Can we not get into wrong speak, please?
Okay, we'll just do a bit of double think instead.
Oh, shut up. These are apparently 6.5 inch. It's a weird new Mattel scale. That's the same scale that they used to do their DC figures at. It's not
Well,
that.
isn't the Masterverse stuff about 6.5, 7 inch?
Quite a big figure.
Well, I thought so, yeah.
It's quite big.
It's a bit steep. You would have bought it for £8.50.
So I mean 6.5 then.
Hello, Dave 3.
They're probably going to be. Mythic Legions are around about 6.5, 7 inch, depending on which one you get.
Yeah,
So they're probably gonna they may scale in with them.
possibly.
I know what Ed's thinking.
What?
Yeah.
He's going to add to his skeleton army.
I mean,
Oh no, I'm not. No, it's they look nice, but I don't feel like I have to have them.
I like the effort on the trainers, to be fair. They look quite cool, if nothing else.
It's funny.
To be fair, he does put the chat up. Sometimes I refuse to read it out loud, though. You don't always put the chat up there. Many a time you've skipped mine. I totally understand why. Many a time you've skipped mine. Double plus bollocks. Right, okay then, next one. We're having a bit of TMNT, but it's not just TMNT. Ed, a little while ago, you discussed that they don't really do Fortnite figures. Well, I offer you NECA's contribution to the Fortnite lineup. These are Fortnite characters in Turtles skins.
So, turtles, then. Okay. Yeah.
Admittedly, it's Fortnite's design of the Turtles, which looks very similar to the IDW comics, or at least some of them. I quite like these. I think these look pretty sweet.
They do, actually.
Yeah, I like the finish on them.
And they're quite tall. They look like they could actually move.
Yeah, they're lean, mean, green machines. I like them. So they're doing all four, and they're doing a shredder to go with it.
Yeah, that's a nice shredder.
I kind of like that shredder.
I kind of like that shredder, actually.
I kind of like that shredder.
I've never actually had any turtles, but yeah, that's...
Same here. I kind of like that. I like that he's got a little krang on his back.
He's got his back... No, that's a backpack. Any of them could have that krang.
Is it a backpack?
Yeah, that's a Fortnite thing. It's a whole thing, trust me.
Oh, is it? Oh, fair enough. It's a Fortnite thing. True.
It's where Star Wars got the idea to have their characters in games having this like back thing. You know, in the
We'll carry all that spare ammo and spare weapons somewhere, you know.
Again, it's a very IDW looking design, is this, to be honest with you?
It probably depends who they licensed it from, perhaps.
Well, they already have the Turtles license, so they can do any turtle from any iteration.
Okay.
They've done IDW ones because they've done all the last Ronin stuff.
What Fortnite often do is they'll give you alternate versions of like the same skin from many, or you know.
Well, I think they've picked up the Fortnite license in general because there's something else a little bit later on.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. So there's a look at them on display at a toy fair.
Ooh.
Now, I liked this.
Yeah.
I liked this, which is why I've thrown it in there. I know that not all of our audience is as keen a Godzilla collector as myself. I appreciate that Acro Dave is joining us tonight because at least he'll like this, I imagine. So this is a Bandai piece. Everything Godzilla out of Japan is Bandai. This one's it's part of the Monster Arts line. And yes, it's Kiryu. This is version 3 from Tokyo SOS. And it's a pretty cool looking little beast. Whilst getting these pictures, I did see one store offering it for pre-sale.
Wait for it.
Bearing in mind these are like 6-7 inches tall, for over £400. I don't think that's anywhere near accurate. I don't.
Are they
think
made of metal?
I would have expected this to be 100 to 150, so I don't know where this 400 plus came from.
Jeez. Why that price point if it's that big?
Exactly, no idea. Because this is bigger. It's by the same company, and it has a light up feature in his belly there. This is Biolante from Godzilla vs. Biolante in 1989, and this it's a bigger creature. It's got a lot more articulation because all these tentacles have got articulation, the head articulates. And this, Kapow Toys have currently got this on pre-order. And I think they've sold out of it on pre-order. And they're offering it at the discounted price of £225.
Wow.
Yes.
I mean, it's pretty of its sort.
Yes.
I'm not sure if it's £220 pretty, but...
Yeah. But some of those customers may be asking for a refund. Because a few days after that went up on pre-order, Higher Toys announced this.
Oh no.
It's around about the same size. It's around about the same articulation. It's around about the same detail. Doesn't light up. Doesn't light up. This is around £150.
Hey.
So it's like £75 cheaper. And the 150 is a bit steep, to be fair. But yeah, there was. I saw exclamations and cheering for the Monster Arts one, and a few days later, everyone like, "Shit, what do we do?" Because it's like, I prefer Monster Arts, but the price difference. Yeah, it's a pretty cool looking beast. It's technically Godzilla's sister as well.
Ah, I thought there might be a bit of a family resemblance going on there.
Yeah, it's grown, she's grown using his DNA found at a battle zone from a previous movie, and a rose, of all things. Hence why there are thorns on the tentacles.
Well, I think we can safely say that Godzilla got the looks then.
Yes, yes, definitely.
But I think she's going to need the dental plan though, from the looks of it. But yeah.
So Rudy's joined us. Hello there, Rudy. How you doing? There's a watershed in this country that needs to be adhered to. So I'm afraid some comments are not appropriate. Wouldn't want, I think that's meant to say.
Wouldn't want, yes.
To end up on Points of View on a Sunday evening, would we? We go out the same time as you, and I think, fuck it. To be honest. Modern Tats. Yeah, well, are we supposed to do toy news on vintage toys?
Toy old news.
Yeah, on this day.
Last! Next! Got lots of hellos. I'm skipping them all. Dave naturally believes that 6 to 7 inch is a lovely size.
Do we mind just removing that comment? It's before.
So, Acro Dave likes the soul of Jokokin Mecha Gojira, but not the £300 worth of like. Yeah, I know, I kind of agree with you. He says, looking up at the shelf with one on it. I did do an unboxing video and a review of it if you want to go back on the channel and have a look.
I'll cover at least 5p worth of it, yeah.
I don't have a light up feature, but I win on the belly. Alright, fair enough. Can Godzilla's sister make a nice hot pot? Well, I suppose she'd make for the nice vegetation in it. She's supposed to be a half vegetable. It's like half of my audience. Ed, do you know what this one is? Do you want to go with it?
It's Cobra Kai. Quite literally. Yeah, it's. I can't remember what line it's from. It's from Four Horsemen.
Is it Epic Heroes? Iconic Heroes or something like that?
It might be. I don't know. I'll be honest with you, I don't know. I just saw the picture. I saw it with Four Horsemen. I shared it, and that was it. Job done.
No, is that as far as you went? Well, you're going to like some of the stuff that's coming up, I think. So yeah, Jiu-Jitsu something or other it's called. It'd be nice if it said it on the picture, wouldn't it?
Like Doc Connors has gone to the dojo.
It's a cool looking figure, I think.
It does look nice. It does look nice.
Very cool looking figure.
Not my bag, but it looks nice. It'd be worth getting it just for the soft goods to put.
The soft goods, yes. Yeah.
But then again, it depends if it's got a hole in the back for the tail to come out.
It will have, won't it? Yeah, it will have. And I put this one up for Dave because I thought he'd like to see what leather skin this would be and whether or not he'd be able to skin it and make a nice loincloth out of it. Mythic Legions Reinforcements Wave 3. There's a whole bunch of them. I haven't managed to get pictures of all of them.
You just need pictures of the skeleton and the skeleton horse.
I was going to say.
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
You know, you say that, and that horse is probably entirely accurate, but to me it doesn't look like a bloody horse. It looks like some kind of alien creature.
No, it's not. No, the skeleton of the horse is completely and utterly anatomically incorrect.
Is it? I thought
Yeah.
it was
I
something.
was going to say correct then.
No, but as a skeleton horse figure, it looks rather nice.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Not keen on this Cobra thing, says Dave. Shame, because it was for you. Saw the review and it confirmed that £300? No. Fair enough. Did Gareth just insult his audience? Well, I insulted half of it. If they take offence at that, I'm not going to say which half of it you're in, though.
Making friends and meeting some people. Excellent.
I kind of like this one, to be fair. I think this is quite cool. It's different, and I can see that it's going to get many repaints. To go with the knight, they're releasing tunic packs. They're releasing several tunic packs, which look quite nice, to be fair. It's a very forest one, isn't it?
You have to buy a whole figure to get each of the...
No, that's you buy add-on packs.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know the ones
Like
you mean now.
accessories.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
So you can just have one figure but many different outfits.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Cool.
There you are, Ed.
Yeah, Legion Builder 3.
Just for you.
Same skeleton as Legion Builder 2, it's just got different accessories.
Yeah. If you aren't insulting your audience these days, what are you even doing? Doubling down, it's Last Jedi all over again. Look, do I look like Millie Alcock? Or Brie Larson? Of course I'm insulting my audience. This rat seemed pretty cool. I think they call it the bilge. It's a rat. It's a rat.
Okay.
And it comes with add-ons. Yeah, it's Splinter, isn't it?
It looks a little bit like a were rat, actually, to me. I don't know why.
Heavily mutated.
Mm.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah,
This
rat.
is what Ed was referring to when he mentioned the horse.
A skeleton.
I do apologise for the less than stellar image. It's the best I could find. I was literally doing this in the lead up to the intro.
He's got a very sturdy spine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's more. I think what could have probably possibly benefited this particular figure and mould would have been where you've got these rather large plate-looking things, rather than being bone, could have been armour.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I'd agree with that, yeah.
Have it as armour. But what I do like, I mean, it may be in a picture that's to come. I mean, I know I did share the picture in the group, but you can turn it into a centaur.
Yeah, well, we'll get there. We'll get there. I actually think that one of the reasons it looks the way it does is because they want to be able to do all this with it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very cool.
And to be fair, and the price that it is just an absolute bargain.
Is it really? I haven't seen the price for it yet.
It's $30 for the skeleton and $40 for the horse.
I bet it's not going to be that when it comes over here.
No, it'd probably be double that over here.
Yeah.
Which is why, just order it direct from Store Horseman.
From Store Horseman.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. In fact, I think I put that picture up. Sorry, I've doubled up on that. And that's something you can do with the skeleton, I believe. You can buy an add-on pack to do that. So I've no idea why you want a Neanderthal skeleton, but you can have a Neanderthal skeleton. And you can have whatever that is skeleton as well.
why has he got anything wrapped around him? He's as naked as you can possibly get.
It's probably so you can't see the joint. Or the new David be watching.
All that.
Right, back to Fortnite by Necker. So I'm wondering whether or not they've managed to get the Fortnite license for the Fortnite original characters, because everything that they're doing so far, from what I can tell, is based on the other licenses that they have. So maybe they've only got the rights to use the Fortnite name and not the characters. But these look pretty fair, to be honest with you. I don't mind them. They're 7 inches. I don't know why it comes with a keyboard. I dare say it's a Fortnite thing.
It is a Fortnite thing, probably. You can do emotes, which often feature musical instruments.
Okay, right. Yeah. I suppose it's all right.
Did not think I'd be holding forth on Fortnite this evening, but there you go.
He looks a little tall for Billy, but I understand it's because he's got to fit over a normal-sized human. It comes with a little telly with Billy on it as well, I like that. And I don't know what to make of this one because it looks too cartoony to me.
It's just one of those things where it's like you're taking well-known horror characters that have demanded respect within the horror genre and movies, and you're thrusting them into a game like Fortnite where they're just mocked, and it's just a mockery of what they once were. It's kind of like what, and I know Disney's done it for years, but it's like when you see the footage of the live shows they have at Disney, and they have the Stormtroopers and Darth Vader coming out doing "You Can't Touch This" dance and stuff like that. It's just
I
like,
love that.
I just think it's absolutely cringe. It's
I was
just
actually
like,
watching that this week. I love that. Jonathan's here. Hello there. Couldn't they just put a hinge on the horse jaw rather than having two heads? You'd think so, wouldn't you? You'd think so.
For the Fortnite aficionados in the audience, of which there may be like none,
Dave?
the small yellow creature there is actually another Fortnite character called Peely.
Right, that's Peely, is it?
He is a banana.
It doesn't look like a banana.
He is a banana.
It's got to be said, it doesn't look like a banana. Andy is the Fortnite expert of the group, says Dave. It is a video game, though, says Joe. Hello, Joe. How are you doing? You are the third Joe in the chat. Congratulations, you win nothing.
Oopsie.
We've got 3 Daves in the chat as well. Oh, sorry, I thought we were done. There's these. Is this the first Super 7 item of the night? That's unusual. That's really unusual. Okay, Super 7 Reaction Plus. G.I. Joe Glow Patrol. They're releasing Duke. Who's that? I actually thought it were Lady J, but it's not, is it?
Why would you want a Glow Patrol?
Clover or whatever, I don't know. And Snake Eyes, because he wears black stealth so that he blends in the night time. I don't know why he's wearing this. Now, you guys know that I love glow in the dark. These are shit. I don't care if it's before the watershed or not. These are shit. I hate these. But I kind of like these. They're pretty cool. I won't be buying them. I don't do G.I. Joe. But they're pretty cool. So we've got a Cobra Bat. We've got Commander. Oh God, my mind's gone blank.
Cobra Commander.
That's it, Cobra Commander. And we've got whatever that is, Serpentor? Serpentor. Picture's a little bit blurry for me, so it's not showing up well. But yeah, there we are. And that's it for Toy News, ladies and gentlemen.
It's the thing with G.I. Joe. Do you have to guess which one is a real American hero? Aren't they all American heroes in the whole line? Or no? You see my point? Anyway, moving on.
It's just a title, isn't it? Real American hero. It's just,
I don't know, if we're going to really go down there, then you've got the fact that they have British people in. I mean, you've got Snake Eyes, who's British. You've got West Indian characters in there. You've got Japanese characters in there. You've got African characters in there. All French characters in there. And apparently they're real American heroes too. And I'm only talking about the Joes, not the Cobra side.
They've got dual nationality, who knows?
Possibly.
Yeah.
We're done.
Wow.
There we are. So what's been said? Joe the Third. Yeah, why not? It's the Dave and Joe show. Fortnite is so big though. IPs are making more money from Fortnite than they're making from anything else. Saying that, I bought the Rambo skin the other day.
Yeah, Fortnite has many many random old ancient skins. It's very odd.
I don't think I've ever bought a skin for a video game. Not once.
Some they just
What would
give
be
you-
really, what would be really fun would be Fortnite did one of the skins was a Rizzler packet. See? That'd be a good skin.
Oh my word. Joe versus Dave Fest. Fight! I can't tell you how much note I have for these figures. How much note I have for these figures. You don't like them either, the G.I. Joe figures, and you're a G.I. Joe man. More of an Action Force man, but a G.I. Joe man. How long till we get a G.I. Trump figure? You know what? That might be the first one that I buy.
God.
Yeah, I don't think the perpetually offended would be able to take awesomeness of that magnitude. They'd be like, you know, orange figure is bad.
Rupert would buy that as well, apparently. And Ben would buy it to blow it up. Whatever you do with it afterwards makes no difference because it still adds to the sales figures.
I just,
Martin would buy it for $1, so he wouldn't be getting one.
It's just like,
They're allowed to be international as long as they do what the Americans tell them.
yes.
is it Real American Hero or Real American Heroes?
Hero, there's
That's
no
my point.
ES at the end of it. A real American hero, so only one of them.
See what I mean? It's singular. See
Right, maybe it's just referencing G.I. Joe, the original
the original. Yes.
G.I.
Was there
Joe.
an original? Was there an original?
The concept
believe there is.
of a GI Joe.
I believe there was. In the movies, I think it was Bruce Willis that played the original G.I. Joe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I think it turns up in the second. I think it's the second movie is in.
Can they do glow-in-the-dark orange? I'm
Yeah.
sure they can, and I'm sure they have.
You can do any glow in the dark colour. Well, apart from black. You can't. I can make black glow in the dark. Unless you cover it in certain substances and shine it under a dark light. You should never, ever, ever put the dark lights on in your bedroom, Gareth.
This is my bedroom.
Good to know, Joe.
Joe says I'm not your buddy. Is that a Bruce Willis line from G.I. Joe?
I don't know.
I think
Or it's a boy. It might be even be a boys' line actually.
I've not seen it. I've not seen the.
glow-in-the-dark lube. You know that we would all buy it, and the first thing we'd be doing is turning the lights out, using it, and going vroom, 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 vroom.
Why do they have lightsaber pen knives?
Oh, it's a South Park reference. I can't understand why the hell you're using it right now, then, Joe. Context is everything, mate. Hello there. All right then. Do we use the talk of digital things from Fortnite to slide into the Sony discussion, or do we just go straight into the topic for tonight?
I'll go Sony because it'll be a nice transition from gaming to games. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well,
which we speak.
The two things I'm aware of regarding Sony are a few days ago, possibly last week, they announced that those films that you get to buy on the Sony store that are yours forever once you've bought them, they've effectively lost the license to distribute them. So you can't have them anymore because we're not paying for the license anymore. So even though you've bought them, they're going to get deleted and you won't be able to watch them anymore. I think there's something like 500 titles. Something ridiculous.
This is why DVDs are your friends.
Exactly.
This is the thing, Gareth. This is the short-sightedness of convenience that people thought that streaming and online would
Yep.
bring. You know, none of them actually ever stopped to think, hang on a minute, will we actually own this? No, you don't own it. You're renting it.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the idiots are just asking for more and more and more. They want more convenience. They want more, they don't want stuff around them. And the companies are these companies are just rubbing their hands thinking, what a bunch of suckers.
Well, it's an infinite profit margin for them, basically, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. And then following on from that, I believe it was today. It may have been yesterday, but I believe it was today. I saw it today. They've announced that starting in 2028, January of 2028, Sony will no longer be producing any discs.
Oh.
Now, bearing in mind that they are the manufacturers of Blu-ray,
Yeah.
that kind of affects everyone. But it also means that you definitely won't have a disc drive on the PlayStation 6.
No.
Do they have one now?
Yes, you can buy a PlayStation 5 with a disc drive. I have a PlayStation 5 with a disc drive.
Okay.
And
Grand Theft Auto is not going to come on disc, is it, next, I believe?
No, it's not. No, there's no physical release.
Grand Theft Auto, no.
Yeah, no physical release of GTA 6, no. Which
so,
there is. Sorry, there is a physical release.
Yeah.
There's the box.
There's the box.
It's an empty box with just a code in it, and that's it. Well, they've done that as kind of a halfway house for people that like to see the case on the shelf.
Yeah.
But it's like, what's the point? What's the point of having an empty case on the shelf?
Yeah.
But again, the idiots will go out and they'll still go and buy it.
It will be the best-selling game of all time.
If they're really that bothered about it, don't buy it. Show your unhappiness by not buying it.
I won't buy it.
But they're like, no.
I
We
meant
want it. We don't.
I meant to have a cardboard box and write GTA 6 on it. Job's a good one.
Jobs are good in, yeah. You can get that from Extraction from Dave's Loincroft and Coconut. Okay, whatever. Makes the whole "no, I'm your father" scene a bit weird. I'm not sure what that's referring to, but ha 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 ha. Sony is a joke. So Joe apparently has lost Terminator 2, Judgment Day, Total Recall, Rambo, Paddington, Evil Dead, Hot Fuzz, among others. And Jonathan's confirming it's 500 titles from Studio Canal. So that means you won't be able to watch Doctor Who and the Daleks or Daleks Invasion Air 2150 AD on PlayStation anymore.
The thing is, though,
But us Doctor Who collectors
They-
have got plenty
they
of
lost-
servers.
if they've lost the rights to them, this is a very interesting one. If they've lost the rights to them, they could come back. They could come back to Sony at some point, of course.
In theory, but I don't think that's happened with anything that they've lost the rights to in the past.
But sorry,
They've lost a lot of Warner Brothers stuff before.
it's just a bit of clarification here. When you say that they've lost the rights for them, do you mean they've lost the distribution rights as in to like show them? I mean, how are Sony showing these? So where is it through Sony you go to watch these, say, online?
Not
It's
just
on
going
their servers, won't it?
isn't it?
It's
Sorry.
what, sorry?
It'll be their servers and whatnot, won't it?
No, but that's what I'm saying, because like Sony don't have an online streaming service, do they? Like Netflix or Amazon.
No,
PlayStation Store, is it?
yeah, you know how Amazon, when you're flicking through, there's a lot what you can buy. Well, it's exactly the same on PlayStation Store. It's just that they don't have anything you can watch for free as part of your subscription.
Right.
It's just buy. And
Right.
then
So yeah. So all people need to do then, obviously, when they lose stuff, it's a bit of an ass for them, but they just go and say buy them through Amazon or whatever, or just go and actually buy the physical disc.
Joe, do you really think that Grand Theft Auto 6 will work on a Nintendo Switch?
No.
Do you can you not download movies locally then from on the PlayStation?
I don't know if they block you from doing that on on piracy terms.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
No.
No, you can't download movies locally.
I mean, I suppose that is the best way for them to be able to sort of
Better
lock
drop
them
my
down.
gramophone away, says Martin. Sod it, I'm going back to VHS and the Mega Drive.
This is the way.
Joe thinks it will be the end of games. No, it won't.
No, we see that's the thing. People will complain. They'll spout off and complain on the online groups and on Facebook or wherever. But when the crunch comes,
We'll buy
we'll
it.
just cave and buy it.
Yeah.
Because, like I say, because they're not real. They don't really care. They care about how they're perceived and their sort of like their outrage. They're just bothered about the visuals of it.
Yeah.
But when it comes to it, their own selfishness and greed will kick in. It'll be like, no, I've got to have this game. I want to have this game. I've got to play it. So it would never occur to them to think, hang on a minute, they're taking the piss. Right, we're not going to buy it. Because if enough people didn't buy it, Sony would then be forced to think, right, okay, or whoever, Rockstar, sorry, would be forced to say, right, okay, we'd best produce a physical disc. But the thing is, the other thing as well is, it's not just Rockstar. This decision will have been made in a meeting with Rockstar, Sony, and Microsoft.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. It's
There'll have been a meeting, and it'd been a case, right, this is where we want to drive gaming. We want to do, this is the end game. I know what the end game is. It will be a case of they're wanting to push gaming, so you pay a monthly subscription to play a game.
Well, you often do that anyway, effectively.
No, you pay a monthly subscription it's like for server access and things like that. I'm talking about the actual game itself. So you will pay. So if you want to play GTA Online...
For a single game, you mean?
Yeah, so if you want to play GTA or GTA Online, you will have to pay a monthly subscription to Rockstar for the, for the benefit to be able to play that game. Rather than just buying the game outright. I think a lot of free-to-play games already adopt that. Because if you take Fortnite, for an example, there is a Fortnite subscription service you can do on top of the free-to-play version, and then you get like a skin pack and extra goodies every month. Yeah, but that's kind of a different scenario, isn't it? That's they make their money by offering the power-ups, if you will, the paid power-ups. So really,
give you no gaming advantage.
You're not getting a free game. It's a con. You think you're getting a free game, but if you want to progress anywhere in the game, you have to buy the stuff.
No. But in Fortnite's defense, I could go in as a complete noob and just have the default skin.
Yeah.
And you would have exactly the same tactical advantage as everybody else in the game. There is no advantage conferred to you by virtue of having a snazzier skin on you.
So Jonathan's saying that GTA 6 is apparently getting a disc release, but it'll be in the new year. Switch 2, to be honest with you, Switch 1, I've been doing this for ages now, where there's no games in the carts, you just get a code in a box. It does say on the box, code in a box. Yeah. Same as some PS5 and Xbox games.
I'm sure a lot of smaller releases never have physical releases these days.
SF6 disc? I don't know what SF6 disc is. 3 megabytes on the disc.
Street Fighter 6?
Alright, okay. Street Fighter 6 possibly. It only has 3 megabytes of the game on the disc, yeah. I was seeing in places, though, that Rockstar had said that it's a 200 or a 250 gig game, and there's no disc that they can put it onto effectively.
Oh. Well, yeah.
Now, there is talk that there's... if it was to be put on normal Blu-ray discs, it would be across 5 discs.
Wow.
But apparently you can get... I'm assuming it's the disc that they use for 4K releases, Ultra HD ones. And that you can get 100... They're 100 gig.
What's this, sorry?
It's still 2.5 discs. The game itself is going to be 200 to 250 gig.
Oh, GTA 6?
Yeah, which is why it won't go onto a disc.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, ultimately, they'll probably just switch completely over to you play the game, but it's actually running on a server online. And then your local disc capacity becomes irrelevant, obviously. So, yeah.
So Dave says he doesn't tend to buy movies online. He has a couple of subscriptions and just watches whatever takes his fancy on there. There's no shortage of content. I totally agree with that. I'm fine with watching things that way. Yeah, I'm pretty much the same. I mean, I do buy physical because I'm...
There is
a hoarder, to be honest with you. I love collecting.
think-
Physical media is one of the things I collect.
I still think, though, is it not the case that, you know, if you go as far as 4K, you probably are going to get a better quality than you would get on any given streaming service, unless you're paying a lot for your streaming
Yes,
service.
you are, yeah.
So, you know, yeah. There are
Something's
advantages.
going to be a shame, Ed.
What's that?
Something is going to be a shame.
I've no
I'm
idea.
assuming it's something that you said.
Maybe it was about paying a monthly subscription for games. Who knows?
Another Dave says it's becoming common practice to make certain formats obsolete and then artificially create a new demand for it and sell the same shit all over again.
Well, the thing is,
Final.
though, modern video gaming has been doing that for years, because when you look at the history of computing and gaming, there was massive strides from, say, like your 8-bit to your 16-bit to your 32-bit. You know, you could tell differences. But then and then you got the PlayStation 2, probably PS3 time. From then on, you know, generalising, there wasn't really much difference. You know, there's not, in the past maybe say 5-6 years with gaming, there's not really been that much of a difference.
Well,
Yeah,
I have
it's
to
like-
say, I remember both the Xbox One and the PS4, when they were developing them, I can remember there being a big hoo-ha about the fact that they were going to be digital only, and that they wouldn't be making discs for them. I remember that for the PS4 and the Xbox One, and because of the public outcry, they went back on it and they released disc versions.
But don't forget, it took us a long time in this country to get anywhere near sensible speeds of internet to be able to do sensible downloads of
True. I do remember one of the big arguments being, though, that gamers wanted physical copies and they collect them. And what happens if you don't like the game and you want to trade it in? Yeah, you can't do that, can you, with a digital release?
That's something that never caught on. Little teeny tiny mini discs.
No, not at all. I actually had a load of mini discs at one point. Very good quality audio. Very good quality audio.
Yeah.
So Martin doesn't do online streaming. He only has Freeview TV and watches on YouTube.
Martin only has a
it's
piece
great
of-
pleasure watching the servants run around the mansion at his bidding.
The thing, I mean, to be fair, I can't see any fault with what Martin's doing there, because when you look at the streaming services that are out there and that are available, there is too much choice.
There is.
There's far too much choice. You will never, ever, ever watch everything that's on there. You'll not even scratch the surface of it.
I was thinking about this the other day. I mean, it's an entirely, well, it's not an entirely different topic at all, but think about our age.
1984 again, by the way, with this comment.
Think about our age, though, which is, not insignificant now. But we all have, I would suggest, a core set of memories which we all have, because at our age there were only a finite number of films of a certain type that we could possibly have watched, and we've probably watched them all because they were the only things that were available at that particular given point in time, and they used to get repeated every single bloody Christmas. So we have inevitably absorbed Die Hard and any of those multiple times. So we have a common frame of reference. You've got no chance now, because there's so much out there. You don't know what one person will have watched to the next. It's crazy.
Ha ha! Bring back Betamax.
But the thing is, as well, it's you have Netflix, you have Amazon Prime, you have Disney Plus. Yeah, you've also got Paramount, you've got Apple, you've got Hulu. You've got say for example, you've got maybe say about half a dozen over here. Yeah. But then when you go to America, they've got even more.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'll be honest with you. I have Netflix, I have Amazon Prime, and I have Disney Plus.
Yeah.
I can go months without watching either one of them at a time.
Correct.
Yeah. I mean, at the moment, I'm currently on Amazon Prime. I'm currently watching Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan.
But my Amazon Prime gets me speedy delivery on items I wish to purchase.
Well, there is that. Yeah.
I consider the TV side of Amazon free.
Disney
I
Plus.
take the delivery.
I can't remember the last thing I watched on Disney Plus. And then Netflix. What was the last thing I watched on Netflix?
I'm sorry.
Can't remember.
No.
Can't remember.
You know what the last thing I watched on Disney Plus was?
Oh, Netflix is good for downloading stuff, actually. I
What was
find.
it? Ahsoka.
All right.
Ah, yes.
How long ago was that?
Yeah. that was
2
a while
years
back
ago.
now.
No, it's about a year ago, isn't it? Because I think there's another year until Ahsoka comes out, so
Ah.
it's not out while 2020. So were it beginning of last year? Were it early 2025 Ahsoka?
Because it was the, what was that Jedi thingy, what's it they did? 'Cause I haven't even seen that yet.
Oh, the Acolyte. That was before
Yeah, the
Ahsoka, wasn't
Acolyte.
it?
Was it before? I'm not
Yeah,
even-
don't bother watching the Acolyte. It's absolutely
No.
horrendous.
23, August 23.
All right, okay.
Debuted.
Wow.
So yeah, I haven't watched it throughout 24, 25, and half of 26.
Yeah,
2.5 years.
It's been a minute, yeah.
But then I did cancel my subscription of that. It's the other half that has it now.
So it's like I say, so there's far too much choice, and I think that's why as well. Just in my humble opinion, I think that's why modern TV shows and movies are just so terrible because they're not making quality; they're just making content.
Yeah, they are just making content.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah.
I mean, well, the other thing that's interesting, I've noticed that I think it was it The Creator? I think that was on Disney Plus originally. I've just noticed it's moving over to Netflix.
Dave just wants everyone to know that Spider Noir is a good watch.
Yeah.
So I haven't watched it yet.
No, I haven't. Yeah, I know of it.
Neither have I.
I'm circling it. I'm kind of.
I will watch it. I will watch it. I
Yeah.
will watch it. In fact, Andy, let's get it watched. Ed, if you want to get it watched as well, and we will do another movie talk based on Spider Noir, just for Dave.
How many episodes are there?
Is it 6?
Probably just 6, isn't it?
I think
Yeah.
it's 6.
And that's the other thing as well. The series are getting shorter, at least. I mean, it's like
But you see, that's the other thing as
I
well.
forget them. I just forget what the hell's going on between series. It's like it took me so long to get back to it.
Yeah, well, you see, that's the thing.
You can watch.
With this Jack Ryan that I'm watching on Amazon Prime, I mean, for the most, I won't go into a lengthy discussion about it. For the most part, I've been enjoying it. However, what I'm finding with that is what I find a lot with a lot of modern TV shows now is that it's an 8-episode series, yeah, and it's a story arc that goes across the whole 8 episodes.
Yeah.
However, they always reset at the start of each episode. And you also get to a point where you're watching the episode, and for a brief moment you think, what's actually going on here? Because they do this kind of like mini reset at the start of every episode. They did it with season 4 of, was it season 4 or 5 of The Boys? Which was just absolutely, to quote, Butcher himself, diabolical. I just thought, how can you have screwed that up? But they have. Because they were too bothered about messaging, preaching, and having bloody gratuitous deviancy in it. It's like, just stick to a good story. You don't need that crap.
Wasn't Preacher the other Amazon comic book series that Carl Urban led?
Preacher.
Have they done Preacher, have they?
Yeah, they've done Preacher. Wasn't it Carl Urban that did that?
No, it wasn't Carl Urban that was
Was it not?
Preacher. It was, oh, bloody hell. I can't think of his name. Because I were only talking about that with someone the other day.
No, it's not. It's got a look of a sort of like a Timu Carl Urban, hasn't he? Dominic Cooper.
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah, he's a Timu Carl Urban.
Yeah, because he had it had Joe Gilgan in it, who's in This Is England.
Right.
He
So
was playing like the
comment,
bad
small
guy
comment.
in it.
Yeah, I've given up on TV. You just watch YouTube, although I do use dodgy sites for sports and movies.
But YouTube's got movies as well. I mean, you can get old stuff on YouTube very easily. Yeah.
You can, you
32
can.
episode season. 32. I remember 24. I don't remember 32.
26 at a stretch.
Yeah, now we only get 8 or 10, and it takes them 2 to 3
Yeah.
years to make it. I know.
I think. Well, sorry, that was the point I was trying to make. That you get 8 episodes a season, or sometimes 10 episodes a season, whereas back in your 80s, early 90s, you're
24.
looking at like anywhere between 22 and 26 episodes per
Yeah.
season. And
Yeah.
the thing was, they were consistently good.
Yeah, I mean, you
But
can
the
watch
thing
us.
is, I think what harms a lot of TV shows now is that they're written by committee rather than actual proper writers, because the people that are writing modern programming now have no lived experience. I mean, you look at the people that wrote for the original Star Trek. These were proper ad bastards that lived through the Second World War. They were off
Reach that
fighting.
watershed yet.
You know, I don't care. Fuck them.
Yeah.
You know, they were people that had proper lived life experiences. The people that are writing now, they cry if they get bloody milk in the bloody coffee, or they break a nail or something like that. You know, that's a trauma to them. You know, so there's no... And
They don't mind having milk in their coffee so long as it's soy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Says the guy who drinks oat milk.
yeah.
With
I mean, we wonder why boys are having lower testosterone level. But yeah, so there's no quality programming, I don't think, to draw people in
Fair enough. Fair
to
enough.
watch.
So I'm getting a bit annoyed now at all these ads that are popping up on everything now. It's like one of the
Yeah.
reasons I moved away from TV all them years ago was because I didn't want to watch adverts. So I started getting premium paid to watch streamers.
no adverts on DVD, kids.
There aren't, except right at the beginning.
Well, they're called previews. I like previews.
But yeah,
I
that
don't
was
mind
one of the things
previews.
one of the sales pitches to me was no adverts. You know, and now all these streaming things that I've been paying for all these years, and the price has gone up every year, are now saying that they want more money off me if they don't want me to have adverts.
Yeah, I did. I was quite surprised when. Well, I mean, I wasn't surprised, but you know, when Amazon started doing that, I thought, oh, that's very clever. You've hooked us all with the free smooth telly, and now you're going to stick adverts on every 5 seconds.
No,
Really?
yeah, because they want the best of
They
both
want it
worlds.
both ways. Yeah, they want,
Yeah.
want both ends of the cake. Yeah.
You know, because
It's
someone
gone-
will be sat in a board meeting and they'll be like, hang on a minute, we can get money from sponsorship, but then we can also say, well, if you don't want adverts, pay a bit extra. I mean, don't get me wrong, from a business point of view, it's genius, and I applaud them for it. I really do. They're a bunch of cunts, but it's absolute genius. You know,
I wouldn't have minded if they offered a cheaper alternative to what you were already paying if you wanted ads. But it was the other way around. It was like, no, if you don't...
No.
pay more.
Pricing structure never goes back. This, I can remember. What's that?
Grandad Ed is on his soapbox again.
Yeah, to quote somebody quite famous from 1986, it's called experience. You should learn to appreciate it.
I'll get some.
Yeah. When you get to my age, you'll realise how much you didn't know. What was I saying now? Yes, so it's no, I've lost my train of thought now. What were I saying?
Martin was watching 80s TV ads on YouTube, but he kept bloody getting interrupted by ads.
I can't remember what I was saying. I've been interrupted by the flippancy of the
We've
young.
literally lost 6 viewers whilst talking about this. Oh,
Who cares?
they're the half that I was talking about earlier. Advertising to you, they're advertising at you.
Yes.
Get an ad blocker, Martin. Don't get ads on YouTube. To be honest with you, I had at one point I did consider YouTube's subscription, but I'm not paying a tenner a month just to not have ads.
They're right, though. I mean, the frequency of the adverts has increased. I mean, I was, again,
too.
referring back to Amazon. Fortunately, I was on the last episode of season 3 of Jack Reacher. Not Jack Reacher, sorry, Jack Ryan. And I ended up turning it off because it was like the frequency of the adverts were just spoiling the flow.
It takes you out of the show. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just thought,
The weird thing is, though, will this sort of approach actually drive people back to discs?
yeah. I mean, the thing is, though, I will say, though, and you know, I can't believe I'm sat here saying this, but in with regards to Disney, yes, Disney does have adverts, but they're all adverts specific to Disney stuff.
Yeah.
They're not just random, and they don't have the frequency. I mean, I'm trying to think. I don't think I've actually seen an advert. The adverts on Disney, I think, tend to be at the beginning and at the end. I don't think they have adverts through.
I don't think Netflix. I mean, certainly when I've downloaded something.
No, Netflix do have it. Netflix have started putting adverts through the content.
I've not experienced that yet. In fact, I don't think I've had any adverts on Netflix. So
The only
I
thing
back what I said about them.
It depends. Yeah, with Netflix, it depends when your contract renews. I didn't have any adverts up until last month, and then my contract renewed, and I got adverts. And they said, if you don't want adverts, you're going to have to pay another £5 a month. And I was like, really?
Because I downloaded because what I often do with Netflix, and this is probably one of the few times I do actually even think about it, because I thought to myself, right, okay, I've got 6 hours worth of flight time, I might actually be able to watch something. Yeah. So I downloaded stuff onto my phone from Netflix, and the quality wasn't actually very good, but it was good enough, you know. But there wasn't any sign of adverts on that, because I guess it's just a film file, you know. So, yeah, it was that at least.
That's just reminded me, Andy.
Excellent. Good, I'm pleased.
I need to...
In fact, how much is Netflix now?
No, it depends what flavour you want.
No, my son is going away tomorrow for a week. And I need to ask him if he wants any movies putting on his phone before he goes.
Can he not do that himself?
Pardon?
Can you not do that himself? Or are you talking about some sort of dark arts movie uploadage?
No, I'm his dad. I want to do it.
Oh, bless.
Quality control, ladies and gentlemen. Quality.
No, it's not quality control. I'll put whatever he wants me to put on there. It's got titties. Then, you know, it's going on. But
no, I pay $12.99 a month for Netflix. I don't know if that's the average.
What's that? $12.99.
I'm paying $12.99 for a month for Netflix. I don't know if that's the average or not.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I actually thought I was still paying $10.99 a month.
That's called wishful thinking, my friend.
Gone up at some point. Okay. Buford, make the butler skip ads with the remote. All right. Okay.
Well, the thing is, ironically, if you watch content on ITVX, you can fast forward through the adverts.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Well, you always could, of course, back in the day.
You could, yeah.
Oh. The older you get, the more you lose wisdom. When I was 14, I'm sure I knew everything there was to know. Now I'm 62, I realise I know fuck all about anything apart from Japanese toys. That's called autism.
No, that's called focus.
$5.99. I want that one. $5.99 Netflix.
So Lydia gets it in 640 by 480 with all the.
Yeah. You get content breaks through the advert.
Adverts used to be the toilet bit.
And the boiler kettle break as well.
The thing is, though, at least back in the day, they would give you warning that the adverts were coming because you get the little black and white raster bar at the top.
Yes.
The twirly bar. Yeah.
Right, come on then. I suppose we'd better move on to tonight's topic. We've got, 45 minutes left, and we've got to get in the topic and pickups.
I guess we'll be extremely brief.
Go on then, Ed. What's tonight's topic?
I don't know. I'm just the ideas man.
All right, what was your idea for tonight's topic?
Right, so we've got... I need to share my screen, don't I?
Aye.
Just hang on.
I've got mine ready to go.
I've got things.
Things. Oh. It's put a bit better.
Ooh.
There we go. So, that's better. I was inspired by something that I saw the other day, and I thought, oh, that might make a good subject for the council. And it was basically repurposed toys. So we know that we've had toys, and
Fair
Go
enough.
away.
Okay.
Yeah, there's toys that we see on, well, not so much now, but back in the day we would see toys on the shelf and we'd think, I'm sure I've seen that somewhere before. Isn't that? So it was like, what toy companies repurpose, maybe put a different paint scheme on, maybe change a couple of details here and there. But it's essentially, they're just using the same toy that they've already churned out. So that was the idea for the topic for tonight. So let me see now. If I need to find out. Oh yeah, it's this way. So I decided to just do a small selection because one of the big, what's the word I'm looking for? The one that seemed to have done it the most back in the day was Kenner. They really wrung the value for money out of the molds and stuff that they did. So we've got.
We're not going to be discussing Transformers then.
Pardon?
Bro, the Transformers.
No, I'm not touching Transformers. I'm bored of Transformers. I'm sick of hearing them.
I think they did it quite a lot.
Stop with the chat, it's rude. Wait till after the feature for the chat. Do what Toy Me Toy You do.
What,
Anyway, so this one is the original toy that Kenner put out was this supersonic power van, which kind of like, I suppose there would be very similar to Crash'em, Russian Crash'em. I think they had like the ripcord in them, and they go over and they had I think these were like ripcord toys, and they would go, and drive off. So they did the Star Wars ones. They did 2 Star Wars. This one with the good guys, and then they did a black one, I think, with the bad guys on. You've got then the Star Wars toothbrush, which started out originally as the $6 Million Man toothbrush.
I bet that had a lot of uses, to be fair.
Well, people have a lot of teeth.
Andy, that's not what I meant, and you know it.
So yeah, it's identical, just different branding put on there. I like the little picture down in the bottom of the handle, though. That's a nice little touch. And I also like it because they're translucent, and you can see the cogs and the clockwork part of it. That's for the battery-operated motors in them. We've then got this again, another $6 Million Man, which is like a CB headset radio receiver. But then when Star Wars came along, they used it as an AM radio.
Did we get any of these in the UK?
I don't know. No idea.
I'm trying to figure out if they use the same model, or whether they just doctored the images. He does look slightly different, doesn't he? Between.
Oh yeah, the packaging is different, but the toy, the actual item itself is identical, just in different coloured plastic there.
Yeah.
So we've got that. Then we've got dip dots.
That's not even trying hard, is it?
Yeah, which is like, just like a painting kind of thing. I think these are. We had them over here. It was like a white card with like a fuzzy felt kind of print on it, and then you painted in the lines kind of thing. So yeah, there's those. We've then also got this, which is Star Wars stuff repurposed for Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. So we've got the Ewok Village playset, which was the Sherwood Forest playset. We've got the Ewok Battle Wagon, which became the Robin Hood Battle Wagon. And then we have, or some like to believe, the Gamorrean Guard and Friar Tuck. But it's not exact. So if Gareth would like to talk us through why it's not exact. Because I know if he doesn't, he'll self-combust.
I mean, those sandals are clearly Birkenstocks, whereas those
Can we
are.
get the pictures up a little bit bigger?
We have the technology, so we
Okay,
can.
excellent. Right, everyone seems to think that these are the same mould, and I'm guessing that they were heavily retooled, if they were the same mould, because you can see, it's the fact that everyone says they're the same. The fur is completely different on his loincloth, Dave. His loincloth is completely different. There's a knife moulded into his belt on Friar Tuck that's not there on the Gamorrean Guard. The chest is completely different. And I believe when you tip that at an angle, you can see different in the muscles on the legs and in the straps But there we go.
The shoulder pads look different as well to me.
There is a difference. There is a difference. But people seem to be convinced that these are the same mould. It's funny as this one.
So yeah, I mean yeah. So yeah, I agree. I think it's just the legs that are probably. But like I say, I think what's probably gone is they've done a heavy retool on it.
Yeah, it's very different. No, when you look at it, it is quite different. Because like Gamoingol's got like a vein on his arm, and Freituck hasn't.
Yeah.
You see people have them actually in hand, and they'll be holding them up to the camera and showing you how they are the same figure. But it's like you can see very clearly that they're not.
Yeah.
I mean, they're close enough.
They are definitely.
They are close enough, and you could.
Also,
I mean,
am I right in thinking that the Gamorrean's head is part of the torso mould because it doesn't turn, does it?
no, it is separate.
Wrong. Is it separate?
It is separate, but the way that it's kind of glued to it makes it appear like that way.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
I do remember seeing one back in the day where someone had actually pulled the back of the helmet off.
Oh right. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
But also as well, it's like I don't remember Gimli being in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Oh. But I mean, you know, when you look at the treehouse set, I mean,
it's the same.
that's the Robin Hood one, and then that's the only difference is, like I say, is obviously different colour, but then on the Robin Hood one, they've actually put foliage on it.
Have they taken away the drum as well? But they've left the spit.
Yeah, and it comes with substantially less Ewok.
Yeah, of course.
And then the Ewok one, you know, the battle wagon.
Very similar.
Yeah, it's just the
It's the skull.
yeah, it's the skull really.
And they put shields on
The side, yeah.
The one as well, yeah.
So yeah, Kenner, you naughty people. And then we've got the Cantina playset, which was repurposed, I believe, to the Real Western Cafe.
Oh, I see what's in that order.
I've not seen that before. That's cool.
Which, that is, like I say, I think that as well. I think that is a good reuse.
It certainly is, yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
It actually looks better than the Star Wars one.
It does, and I think that's probably because the Real West one, they've put more sticker detail on it.
Yeah.
Because the Cantina one is quite bland.
Yeah, it is, very much.
But
It's
yeah.
actually mould goodness, isn't it? The Cantina one. Yeah.
And then we've got this one. So this is a Star Wars display stand, and it was repurposed for the Glamour Gals fashion stand.
That's incredible.
Beautiful.
No, it's
Dave, you can't have one.
maybe I can't let him know. But if someone lets Guzzy know, I think that Guzzy would like that one.
Why do they transform?
Or Dave. But yeah, no, that's again. I think that's a really good one. Is that?
It is.
You know,
it is, to be fair, yeah. Dave wants it. Just remember, Dave, it was originally Star Wars.
and then we've got Star Wars Blaster, which was like a razor rifle that made sounds, and I think it also lit up as well. And then in '89, when Batman came out, they did it as a sonic neutralizer.
Cool.
So they added this little flangey bit here at the front.
Yeah.
And apparently that, from what I read, apparently that was because they weren't comfortable having a gun toy, role play toy associated with Batman.
Yeah, would make perfect sense. Yeah.
So they made it into this sonic, neutralizer.
It's a stun gun, basically, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have this. This is one I like this one. This is really nice. So it started off as the Aerial Aces target game with realistic machine gun fire noise, rat-a-tat-tat-tat, I'd be interested to know what the mechanics of this was, whether it was like little pellets or, how it worked. I didn't read into it that much. But then you also have repurposed for the X-Wing Aces game.
I mean, judging by how close the gun is to the screen, it's like,
Yeah.
how did anybody miss?
Yeah.
It must be the. I mean, it was probably like. Do you remember Britain Space had those little tiny round plastic pellets when it was shooting stuff out? So it's probably those in a container, isn't it?
And then the final one I've done is this. So we've got. I've forgotten which one came first. I suspect it may have been the Batman one. So we have the Bat Cycle, and then
Oh, that's reminded me of one.
repurposed then into the RoboCop Ultra Police Robocycle.
I think Corgi did that with the Bat Cycle and the Spider Cycle.
They did, yeah, back in the 70s, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I had both of those. It was just the Spider Cycle. Instead of wings at the back, it had webs.
It had webs. Yeah, I've got them downstairs. Yeah.
So I love that at the bottom there. Assembly required.
Yeah.
Safety tested. And a word, a phrase that us kids of the 70s and 80s knew only too well: figure sold separately. But yeah, fairing shield, robot armor, and moving pulse cannon. Some assembly required, no tools necessary.
Figure sold separately.
Yeah, figures separately. So yeah, that was my selection for your delectation.
Marvellous.
But before I move on to mine, I will catch up on the chats, just so that we haven't got a million things to go through later. Where were we? Right, okay then. So I was thinking that Buford referring to, are we talking Gammy Guards to Friar Tuck? Oh, we did, and they're different, aren't they? They're very different. I was thinking that Buford or Ewok Village for Sherwood Forest. Ken have always been the worst. Green Arrow to Robin Hood is another one. Loads of Mego Planet of the Apes stuff was recycled for Big Jim. And Big Jim stuff was recycled as well. Don't do what we do, says Dave. Do you do that? Do you do that? Do you do that? Do you also have a live stream talking about toys? It's not on. Not on. Very easy back then to repurpose stuff. 90% of Robin Hood is reused parts from Superpowers and Star Wars. I imagine we will see it here because it's Kenna. You did. Andy, hello. How are you? I mean, Motu, anyone? What is it with you Transformers guys not recognising that within Transformers? You always point the finger at other franchises. It's like you
Thing is,
literally...
though, but with the reuses of Transformers.
Wait for it.
Wait for what?
Whatever point you're about to make. I'm waiting for it.
No, I was just going to say that. Yeah, Transformers did it, but they didn't do it as often as what you'd think they did it.
Well, wasn't the entire lineup of Transformers repurposes of something else?
For a while, perhaps.
Yeah, from Diaclone to Transformers.
Yeah, and then
they were.
in one wave you get 3 Seekers that are the same in different colours.
But that's what I mean. If you take Transformers in isolation and take it away from being repurposed Diaclone, yeah, which it is, there's no denying that it was repurposed Diaclone toy lines, but the same mould used for different characters within the Transformers toy line itself wasn't actually as prolific as what, say, like Masters of the Universe, which Andy's pointed out there. Yeah,
I mean, they are still doing it now.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, and it's all about. I suppose it's all about
Different head on it and paint it green.
Yeah, it's like return of investment, isn't it? One that I pointed out, I think it was yesterday. X-Transbots are re-released because they've only just released their version of Galvatron, Abaddon, they call it. Yeah, they're doing a repaint of it already, but in Megatron colours.
Right. Okay.
Now, don't get me wrong, it looks really nice. It looks very tasty, but I actually commented on it and I just went, why? I thought, should you not sort of like release the stuff that people have got on pre-order before you start doing shit like this?
And they were just like, why not?
That's a different discussion, though, isn't it?
Why not complete Devastator first before you start churning out repaints of a figure that you've only just released.
Yeah.
You know. But anyway, sorry.
Clearly it was selling well.
Hellos and lots of hellos there as well. Dave got excited at the loincloth of Friar Tuck and the Gamorrean Guard. Something's a Mandela effect. Gareth is in his actually.
Actually.
Acro Dave says the inflatable Kenner Palitoy lightsaber was dog shit. It wasn't recycled, I'm just saying it was dog shit. The solid plastic knockoff was better. You could give someone a black eye with one, trust me. Look at those little strumpets. I'm not sure what that's referring
That's
to.
the Glamour Girls, why?
The Glamour Girl. Strumpet.
Yes, it is, because Dave wants that. Okay, fair
It's a
enough.
term for it's an oldie term for a wench.
Yes. To think we're all playing with Star Wars figures. Kenner used same plastic moulds for a few of their playsets. Land of the Jawas with an escape pod was made white for the Hoth playset with a cardboard AT-AT. Yes, it was indeed. And Buford has both of those. The blaster didn't light up. It had a revolving inner barrel and an annoying buzzing noise.
Yeah, all right, comic book guy. He's in his. Actually, you'll find you're wrong.
Different Dave, but there we go. Oh, awesome. I'd love a playset, not got any.
Don't nerds really annoy you sometimes?
I do annoy me, yes, I do annoy me. Buford's got the Cloud City one too, and they're pretty crap, to be honest. They are, yes. Rapid action rockets. Are you thinking of something else, Dave? Mego also recycled some Micronauts vehicles for their Superpowers line. Did they now? Okay, Cloud City was mostly cardboard, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Kenner got some use out of that droid factory base. Yes, they certainly did. Right, okay, I'm going to put something forward. It would have been so easy, and Ed even sent us a list through of things to go for me and Andy to go through, and it would have been so easy to do the Masters of the Universe thing, so I didn't. Sort of.
He-Man.
I did this instead. So, yes, we've got He-Man from the New Adventures of He-Man, again, by Mattel. And that was a brand new figure. And then it came out a little bit later looking like this. And if we zoom in a bit,
Demolition He-Man.
I believe the only difference is that accessory down the middle and his head. And the colours. Obviously, the colours are totally different.
Yeah, now it's actually got a top on, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's the paint and a top on. Let's see if it'll let me go back again to show it. Oh, I've got to zoom back out.
You know what? It actually does look like Sylvester as well.
Which is funny because this one looks like Arnie.
Yeah, it looks like Sylvester the cat.
It's you can see the moulding on the arm there, the boots are the same. And to be honest with you, I've had a look, and throughout the entire line of the Demolition Man figures, they all have the same legs, they all have the similar bodies. They're pretty much all the same.
I mean, I'll be honest. Blue lycra leggings and gold knee-length boots. It's a bolt choice.
It makes a change from lilac furry underpants and pink shirts, doesn't it? You'll remember the Tycho Dino Riders.
Dinosaurs!
Sweet dinosaurs! You'll remember Tycho's Dino Riders. Everybody loves them from the 80s. Well, because those dinosaur toys were so good, the Smithsonian Institute and another museum got Tycho a few years later to reissue the dinosaurs alone on card backs as dinosaurs to be sold in a museum. And that's what we've got here.
Cool.
I think that they removed any electric parts from them, so anything that the Dino Riders would do, they won't. Some of them might still wind up. They also reissued them again for Cadillacs and dinosaurs. So they got they got triple dipped with these ones. Yeah, but with more accessories to stick on them. Everybody must remember Action Man in the 90s. It was probably the biggest toy line of the 90s. And no, I'm not doing that video. Top 10 British toys of the 90s. But Action Man was massive in the 90s. Whether you like the original toy or not, the original toy more, and hated this because it wasn't that, doesn't take anything away from the fact that kids loved Action Man in the 90s.
Yeah, can I just point out, sorry Gareth, that his left hand, his action grip left hand, is a little bit too close to his fly there.
Well, he's getting ready for one, isn't he? It's quite boring stuck in that box for all your life.
That's the limited edition. That's the limited Dave edition.
Is that the Dave edition? He's seen someone in a loincloth.
It's taken 30 years to get that
on the shelf opposite. Anyway, these were all made with a very similar body, which looked a little like that. There were several versions, but this body got reused many times, especially when Star Wars came out. This is Kenner recycling again, you see. Because Kenner, Hasbro,
old Game Boy box.
Yeah, and there you are. And just to prove it, we have a Luke there with no clothes on. And another Action Man with no clothes on, because it's those legs, those arms.
But that's got less articulation than that one.
That body, that torso.
I was going to say the torso, yeah.
Yeah. So you stick those arms, those legs on that torso, and you get that Luke Skywalker.
Sorry, I just...
And I tell you what, my internet search history from earlier on is going to be very interesting.
Yeah, I just thought, for a moment, I thought, is that a trans man? Is that?
You see, they've been here all along.
Yeah, it's like, who knew they had action figures?
And then we're on to toy news. That's all I had prepared for you. I didn't do quite as good a job as what our wonderful Ed did.
I'll tell you something, Andy.
Andy's going to show us some stuff.
Yeah. There is one that I'm thinking of, and if you've not done it, you will get severely spat.
He's got to have Jetfire and Tokusatsu.
Do you know what? I haven't actually extracted those. I didn't have time, unfortunately. But I will give you a Brawn and Outback.
Okay. Oh, we're going there. We're going there.
Going there. Because they transform into the same vehicle, and they're just different faceplates and colouring, basically. So they're essentially a recycling. We've also got this guy who always amuses me because he features heavily in an IDW comic, and I had no idea who the hell he was.
Oh, Tailgate.
Tailgate, until I went back and sort of got Wind Charge, and I went, oh, he's that other guy. But I can't remember Tailgate ever appearing in the G1 comics that I remember at all. Weird.
No, I don't think he did.
So I think that's why IDW. I think they must have decided that he was neglected, and that's why they gave him a storyline. I think.
But then again, I jumped off the comics at around probably issue 205. So, but I don't recall him ever being in there.
He didn't turn up when they first introduced the later mini-bots. So I don't.
No, he probably wasn't. No.
Yeah.
In fact, I don't think they did. No, they didn't. They didn't. I think, with the exception of Outback, I don't think they did any. Like Swerve or Tailgate or...
No, they did sort of Beachcomber and Sea Spray and those guys. But
yeah, those were 85.
Yeah.
But the 86 mini-bots, I think it was literally only Wheelie, Outback and...
Can I just butt in very, very briefly, please?
Yeah.
Huh?
If we're going to be doing repaints...
Right. Yeah.
How long have we got?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're all still Daleks, though. I mean...
But to be fair, in Andy's defence, the two examples he's shown do have retooling on as well.
Okay, fair enough.
They're not just straight up repaints.
In that case...
Wait for it.
Scoop with the Dalek mutant.
Beautiful.
Flamethrower.
No, that don't count.
I've been usurped. Right, okay.
Come on, Andy. Carry on, sir.
Right.
Sorry, I'm only playing.
Britain Space basically did loads of reissues with different colours. So this is a different colour, but this is one of the very few white and red ones I got, because originally it was yellow and red. So they did a whole bunch of that when they did their sort of second wave, and blue came into the colour schemes, but a lot of it was reuse of their original waves, of course. This one that I meant to do a video on, but I've never quite gotten there yet. But this is a slightly more curious one. I'm not sure which came first here, but this is an Ertl Firebird. Looking vaguely familiar at all?
Yeah, repurposed.
Repurposed to become Kit. And to my amusement, they really didn't try very hard, because it's literally, they haven't even put his sensor on the front. Yeah. I think there used to be maybe a sticker there if you were lucky, and that's it. But even the steering wheel on the inside is identical across both of them. And it's just a normal steering wheel. It's not the Kit, sort of steering wheel. So you do get opening doors, woohoo! But that is about the extent of any other sort of niceties. But they are just identical. So they are, there's nothing between them. So that is an interesting reuse, because as I say, I don't actually technically know which one came first. This one might have come first and they repainted it black, or they had the mold.
I think. Does the gold one have a spoiler? And the black and
oh no, you're right, it does. Yeah, I've never seen the box. Yeah, you're right, it does. It does.
I think if I was to bet, I would say that the gold one came first.
And there are holes there, look.
Okay. Yeah.
So it is definitely the same. It's definitely the same mold. But I spoiler off it. Yeah, good shot.
I'd suspect the gold one came first, basically because of the lack of moulding for the scanner on the front.
Yeah.
And the steering wheel as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah. So I think they must have gone, yes, we've got one of those, let's paint it black and get it out.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think to rattle through mine at the rate of knots there. Yeah, that might be all I had time to pick up, to be fair.
You haven't got Jetfire and the Valkyrie?
To be fair, that wasn't the one I was thinking of.
Really?
So, Andy, just pre-warn you, the next time I see you, I will be slapping you.
Okay, fair enough.
Because I was really surprised that you didn't take the opportunity to mention Zoids and Robostrucks.
I'm not. I know of them. I know to which you refer, but I don't have any examples of Robostrucks. So
no, but that's why we have pictures and slideshows.
I have no time this week. I'm running on fumes here. But I will mention the original Starbird and the Starbird Avenger, because they obviously are repurposed with slightly different stickers and slightly different electronics. So the shell is basically the same, but they upgraded the electronics for the interior of the nose section for the Starbird. So they're a reuse. And indeed, the Intruder arguably is a bit of a reuse as well, because the cockpit shape is still the same, but the aft section is completely different. So.
And depending on price point, you have Starbird, Star Totty, or Star Bint. I suppose, I mean, it is a rather tenuous one as well, because they didn't actually end up being used, but they did use them for promotion and for marketing. You could say like the Fisher Price people and its connection with Star Wars.
Yeah.
Little droids, is it? Or?
No, they actually use the Fisher Price people figures as placeholders for like Luke and Han and things like that.
Right, got you. So I'm thinking as well, I can also think of the Corgi Moonraker shuttle being exactly the same as the Corgi NASA shuttle. Same one. I looked around the shells quickly just to see if I could see anything else that was jumping out at me. Also, two Liberators painted different colours, but they're effectively identical. So
now, I found this quite interesting because I was pondering, when I did that video the other day where I was going through the boxes, the storage things, and I pulled out the Moonraker shuttle. I was pondering that, and I thought, why does the cockpit section look so different to an actual space shuttle? And the information that I found out is that because when Corgi was doing the toy, it was also actually before there was any massively public images of the space shuttle.
Right, so it's a bit too soon.
So they kind of fudged it as what they thought it would look like.
There are some, I can't remember if it was a Corgi one or something else, but there There is definitely another one that I've seen that might be a more modern iteration of the Moonraker one from Corgi, but they have corrected that. So
It's the smaller one. The smaller one
that's it,
is the correct, and I think that came afterwards.
makes
But
sense.
but from what I was reading, at the point when there was designing the toy for the film, it wasn't fully known as how the cockpit was going to look, so they kind of fudged it and made it.
Yeah.
You know, because even as a kid, I always wondered, you know, why doesn't it actually look like, you know, in the film an actual proper shuttle? But still a great toy, still a fantastic.
Oh yeah,
toy.
yeah.
So
But yeah, I mean, definitely the Valkyries. What else did I think of? Oh yeah, so I did a video recently on the Dinky Zygon Patroller and the Dinky multi-role combat aircraft, and they are the same body, but with different things strapped onto it basically. So that was quite clever of them. But that was absolutely a repurposing, recycling job because they literally did that. You know, so.
Keeping with the Britons that you mentioned earlier, any Britain's Farm toy line, you know, you had multiple versions of the Land Rover and tractors, and you know, so it's. I mean, from a business point of view, I get it.
You can go back further as well, because there's 1950s Lewis Marks Fort Apache that was reused by Mego later on as well.
There was, yeah.
It's been happening many times. I think one of the Mego. Was it the Justice League Hall of Fame, or Bruce Wayne Manor was previously something else as well?
Oh, was it the? Is it the Justice League Hall of Heroes?
Hall of Justice.
Hall of Justice. Yeah. Was that previously something else?
I think yes. I think it was. Yeah, I think it was the Mego one was it? Yeah.
Joe's throwing a good one out here. Turtles pizza thrower was reused for Chicken Run and became a pie thrower.
Right.
There are a few Turtles ones. I believe there was something between another Playmates line.
Was the battle wagon used for the Punisher or something? Or am I thinking of something else?
I think you're thinking of something else. I think you're thinking of the new Ramen Toys one. Yeah, which you discussed with Toy Me Toy You.
That might well be moving through into my consciousness, yes.
Although the Turtles party van was later released, repainted, I think it was in blue and yellow, as the news van.
Ah, right.
In Turtles, so it was in the same toy line.
Has the Mystery Machine ever been reused as something else from Scooby-Doo? No.
No, but if we're going to start getting on to diecast, I mean, diecast has a long and illustrious career of repainting, repurposing. Just the vans alone, you've got a Superman van, a Spider-Man van.
No idea what you mean.
Yeah, you've got different colours and things like that. You've got a Wonder Woman van, Superman van. You know, amount of times they'd released a particular rally car, but just in different paint schemes.
Yeah.
You know, so it's... it's
Yes, Martin's happy. He's not a diecast collector, but we're talking about diecast.
So that was repurposing of toys that manufacturers had, and you know, you can debate yourself whether you think it was clever or if it was lazy.
I don't think. I think it's clever. I think it's wise.
Well, I think it's commercially very wise.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you take that and try and make it look like Darth Vader's TIE fighter, then fair enough. There's something wrong there.
Yeah.
But Hot Wheels would. I mean, you know.
But if you're trying to make it look like something that looks like that already, why not?
Well, yeah, and I think it's especially sort of like successful when you come to things like peripheral merchandising. So, like, you know, some of the stuff I showed, you know, like the headset and things like that, you know, because you can, you know, because they're so generic, it's literally just a case of sticking a sticker on it and putting it on a card back with a different franchise, and you've got an
like a
instant seller.
lunchbox and a flask.
Yeah.
Or a pencil case.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah.
No, that makes sense, doesn't it? I don't think that's lazy. I think never coming up with a new idea because you can just recycle these over and over again. That's lazy. But if you're still developing new techniques and whatnot, it's not lazy. It's not lazy. And it also helps keep the cost of the end product down for the customer as well, because they don't have to pay for the R&D of a new product. Martin says, but I'd say back then it was perfectly fine for them as kids. But that's the thing as well. Even if it didn't look quite right, kids used to have imagination.
Yeah.
And we've discussed this before. Your imagination fills in the blanks. You know, if it don't look quite right, it's like it's close enough. It will work. It'll do.
And also as well, a lot of these generic things that would be used across multiple franchises, often than not, were more pocket money friendly, or they were cheaper than the actual mainline stuff. So, you know, it was a way for aunts or grandparents to say, "Oh, look, that's a Star Wars thing. We'll get Martin that. It's a Star Wars thing," you know. And it's so you're still getting like
a Battlestar Galactica figure. It's economic. Molds cost a fortune. Of course, they're going to get as much use out of them as possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Imagination.
And the interesting thing is as well, like for a kid, you might justify the similarity by saying, well, they're in the same universe, so of course they look similar, you know. So kids will forgive a lot as well through imagination. So it's, you know.
I mean, how many kids cried that Darth Vader was piloting an old TIE fighter back when you were a kid, the little Kenner diecast?
Yeah.
It just was. That's how the toy was made.
Yeah. And then you have like companies like Palitoy.
Thank you, Dave.
The whole action, you know, the Action Force line of, well, most of the Action Force line for 83 and 84 was remoulded and repurposed from 1982. The original Action Force line in 82 was actually military figures. It's like SAS, German Stormtrooper, you know, Australian Anzac kind of, you know, those kind of. Then 83 was when it became science fiction-y, you know, like, you know, and they just altered them out. So your Red Shadow is just a German Stormtrooper with the face mould taken off, if you will, you know. But then also other things with Palitoy. The outside shell of the toy was different, but the internal mechanism was the same. So you're talking Dalek, you're talking R2-D2, you're talking Batmobile, you're talking Triumph police car. Yes, the external thing was different, but the internal mechanism was identical throughout them all. It just had a different record disc on the inside that had the sound part on it.
Yeah.
There we go.
I mean, we could. It's a stretch. Robo-Skull. It was a TIE fighter.
Yeah, its inspiration started from a TIE fighter.
Yeah, and they stuck a load of clay on it, turned it in, sculpted a skull on the front of it, and they were like, "Oh wow, look at this!"
Yeah, Bob Breckin.
Yeah.
Newton,
just an old deep sea diver. Yes,
it was. Yeah.
With bits.
That's correct. In fact, I think the only two original figures at that point were Skeletron and Kraken.
Yeah.
All the others were all repurposed, and then they started bringing in...
No. Wasn't the Kraken originally one of the royals? It was a figure of one of the royals. The lizard people.
Yes, I know, I got it.
Sorry, folks. Folks.
But then, like I say, then they just started bringing in the, importing the G.I. Joe figures.
I was thinking as well as like sort of the various like multiple colours of Lego Spacemen that we've had down the years as well. It's like, you know, that's
well, you could argue that all Lego figures are real.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, you know, it's the ultimate sort of look, these look strangely familiar. You know, it's like, yes,
red brick,
decades, you know.
Yellow brick,
yeah,
green brick.
Yeah. I'm just looking at Dave's comment. I think Bob maybe just tiny little bit of a fib.
Actually.
Yeah.
I think he may be fibbing slightly.
Yeah, there's
He may-
actually
he may- he may have not
playing
been-
on the TIE fighter.
Yeah, he may not have been consciously influenced by it, but I think it's very difficult to look at the Robo Skull and not see a
Ooh.
TIE fighter.
Look at that, he had a Robo Skull and used it as a Sith TIE fighter. And then he blew it up with fireworks. I bet he regrets that one.
Possibly. It might have looked really cool at the time.
I'll just say, ladies and gentlemen, this idea for today's topic was pitched yesterday. So, was it yesterday or the day before?
No, yesterday.
It was yesterday, wasn't it? So it might seem a little bit shoddy that I didn't come up with loads more ideas, and there was other stuff that we could talk about, but you know, I work, and to do what, to put together what I did, you know, Ed, what you put together were fantastic. Well done.
Yes, it was.
No, it
was great.
I knocked that up this morning. I was last minute.
You knocked one out this morning.
Yeah, I knocked it this morning.
But I laughed. I laughed when I showed the Joker van. And you said it was a Postman Pat redo. It's like,
Yeah, it did. It looked like a bloody Postman Pat van.
Martin says, I don't even have a piece of Robo Skull. I'd love one. I'll tell you what, I've got a cracked wing. If I ever replace it, I'll give you my broken wing.
Can I do an actually moment there? Around the time that Dave would have been playing with Robo Skull and for TIE Fighter, the term Sith wasn't brought into Star Wars, was it, until after Jedi, wasn't it?
It's in the original novelisation of the first film.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right. So we have to take that Dave read the novelisation.
I didn't think he could read, but obviously he can.
Because it's not mentioned in the movie. I don't think it's not mentioned in any of the movies, is it?
Never mentioned in the original trilogy movies. And it might have been in some of the Marvel comics, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but either the novelisation of the first film or Splinter of the Mind's Eye might have mentioned it.
You know, I suspect it could be that. It could be Splinter of the Mind's Eye.
It could have been, yeah.
Because normally the novelisations are taken from the screenplay of the film.
Apparently, the first reference to a Sith Lord occurred in the 1976 novelisation of the original Star Wars movie.
All right, okay then.
On the very first page of the book, Darth Vader is officially described as Dark Lord of the Sith.
Of the Sith, yeah.
Right.
I thought so.
I wonder if there's a deleted scene or line from Star Wars where Vader is referenced as a Sith.
Apparently, the word was referencing a deleted scene from the original movie, Episode 4, where Grand General Tagger warns that a Sith Lord sent by the Emperor would be their undoing.
Right.
So yeah, apparently so.
Right. There we go. Now we know, and knowing's half the battle.
Dave agrees about something. It's nice of him. I like it when people agree with us. Gareth Works? Mind blown. It still hurts. I don't know what does, but get some cream, it'll be fine.
Oh, the Robo Skull blowing up, I imagine.
Was the worst joke. Okay. Cheers, Gareth. It's a start. What was the worst customer you ever had? Joe, if I told you, you'd be really upset, mate. So I'll
Walked into that one, Joe. Jesus.
It was the novel. I had to read it. Had it read to me, says Dave. Acro Dave. You may be setting yourself up there, Joe. Yeah, he did. Me and my friends didn't know what the Sith was and used to say it was his back garden because we thought we were really funny. No, to be honest with you, worst customer, I can give you one that came in yesterday. He's been in about 8 times. He's an absolute pain in the arse, and I hope he's watching. He's never yet bought anything. He comes in, complains about everything. The thing he complained about this time was that the latest big Warhammer box set that's come out, I've got a pile of them in the shop. Why have you got them? They haven't got them in Murfield. I went, right, okay. I just carried on working. To which he says, so why have you got them then? They ordered some and they didn't get them. He said, well, they ordered 75 and they only got 45. How come you've got some? And I went, because I ordered 12, which is a small number, so you're going to get your allocation. You know, if you order a big number and something's limited, you're not going to get your full allocation, are you?
What was in Murfield that was buying 75 Warhammer boxes?
What Murfield Miniatures? They literally, it's a big community thing that focuses on wargaming.
Oh, right, okay.
It's their big thing. And I said, I'm sorry, would you like the phone number for Games Workshop so you can ring them up and ask them why they sent me what I ordered? To which he then went on to start complaining randomly about Masters of the Universe. And it was a rubbish film. It was totally rubbish because everyone knows that Prince Adam is He-Man. I went, that's what spoilt the film for you. Right, okay.
I would guess so.
No.
I said, so is there anything I can help you with today? He said, no. And then he started telling me about this. Well, he asked me how long I'd been going. I told him how long I'd been going. And he said, well, I don't know, you're sticking around. I thought you'd have gone bust by now. And I said, no, I says, to be fair, I've been through 2 recessions, 3 if you count the lockdown. And he said, what are you on about? He said, in 20 years, we've had more than 3. He said, we've had like 6. I'm like, right, okay, fair enough. And I did double check afterwards because I thought, I'm sure he's wrong. He was wrong. There's been 3. And then he started telling me about the Great Depression that we went through a couple of years ago. I said, I'm fairly sure the Great Depression was like the 1920s or 30s. You know, neither of us were around then.
Have you ever considered sort of facial recognition for the door opening at all? I mean...
Yeah, he's one of those that as soon as you see him walk through the door, you just go, oh, fucking hell, not him again. And yeah, like I said, I hope he's watching because he might take the hint and not come back. I'm sure he'll leave me a negative review, but, you know, so what. For dyslexic, Darth Vader is the Dark Lord of the shit. Sounds like the guy has some issues. Oh, I'm sure he does. He didn't buy them from me, though. Smith, I've had word. You've heard what?
I think that might be a Sith reference.
Sith. You've heard.
I don't know.
Oh, Joe, stop talking.
Anyway, moving on.
Moving on. Yeah, what pickups have we had?
Napple.
You got nothing, Dave.
Dave, just call him Dave.
Sorry, Dave. Sorry, Phil. Phil.
The disease is spreading like the days everywhere.
Even just talking about him from yesterday has melted my brain cells. Sorry, Andy.
Yeah, I do have something on its way, but it hasn't arrived yet because it's coming from the States. There's nothing major, but these haven't arrived yet, I'm afraid, so I can't really show you that at all because it's not here. So no, I mean, it's actually quite interesting, and we might talk about this another day, but yeah, in terms of me not having got stuff, I mean.
Okay, cool. Ed?
Behold, they've been there all night, staring you in the face. But I will start with, you will have to excuse me, because I have forgotten. But somebody kindly sent me some prints. Who was it that sent me the
It was
prints?
Jonathan.
Was it Jonathan?
Jonathan, he was on earlier. Spidey Alf, or Alf Spidey.
All right, okay. Well, yeah, thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate that. He sent me some prints. I can only show you one of them because the other 2 are actually I bought some frames and I framed them.
Ooh.
So the other 2 are downstairs, but the one that I did pick up to show is here, and this is the
Wow.
the droid one.
Oh,
So a nice
cool
print with a mount and that. So that's very nice. At the moment, that's at the top of my staircase. I don't know for how long. It just depends how quickly Mrs. Vaultkeeper notices it's there. As I don't tend to like to have vault stuff in the non-vault area, but so yeah, so there's that.
it's easily solved. That isn't the
There was
picture frame.
also this, which I'm pretty sure I specifically said no, I didn't need it. It's fine, but he still sent me it anyway. Bless your heart. It's there. It will remain on its card, so it doesn't lose its value. In around 2,000 years, it may be worth about 50p. There we go. Oh, he's fallen over. He's drunk. I'll just put him back there. Stand, you fool, stand. We have a May the 4th be with you biker scout with a rather natty looking t-shirt on. You have to excuse, I've not got my full lighting set up, so it's looking a bit dark, but yeah. Let's see if I can just turn these lights off. With the sun, I've not been doing much recording here, sat at the desk, so I've not got my full lighting system going. That's a bit better.
That's better. Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's rather cool. It ain't bad. I've got the Stormtrooper one on its way. It hasn't arrived yet, but yeah, there was just something about. I mean, I know it's just the Black Series Scout Trooper with a T-shirt on, but it'll go in the box with my other Black Series Stormtrooper variants and such.
Apparently, Joe feels that you're now a watcher, Ed. Just so you're aware.
I mean, why? Why am I a watcher?
I have no freaking clue.
He thinks you look like someone from a comic book.
Yeah.
All right, okay. I don't know who he means, but I will look it up later, and I'll decide whether it's
I believe Stan Lee played him in one of the Marvel movies, The Watcher.
Yeah, he was in the Marvel animated universe one.
He's a bald-headed dude with the glowing white eyes and a blue cape.
He observes.
Right.
He does not interfere.
Right, I see. Yeah, I think I'd probably. Yeah, if it had said I look like the Mekon, then yeah, I'd have been on board with that. But, anyway, we have the Fresh Monkey Fiction, Crimson Moon, their version of Red Laser, which has got the Kraken Creations gun. So that's the gun that makes it look like. No, you can't. The one that you get with the original figure.
He's got surprisingly bright eyes.
Yeah, the head sculpt is slightly stylized from the one that because the original Red Laser figure was just a red Cobra Commander.
Yeah.
So they have slightly stylized the helmet a bit, but there's there will be a review coming up for this and for the Noir, the Major Noir Guard, which again you can't see because my lighting's terrible at the moment. Will that help any?
It's made you look brighter.
yeah. You're reflecting, but
yeah, but you know, it's the inbuilt solar panel that's doing it. So yeah, so that's just a black red shadow. So that's nice, but again, yeah, it'll be a joint review. I'll review them both at the same time rather than two separate videos. Because I order three at a time with the black guard, I got another two troopers.
Well, it'd be rude not to.
It would. And they've got the custom Kraken Creations MP40 machine guns and the bazookas on the back.
That kid's grr.
And then the last is
Not interfere. Sounds like a really depressing sex life.
replenishing my.
Did someone say Noir? Spider Noir is worth a watch.
Yeah, just replenishing lost music. So we've got Michael Jackson Bad, which I loved this album when it came out. It was a great album. I still think it is a good album. I had this on cassette. The cassette's long gone, so I've plumped for the CD. It's the special edition version. It's got a few extra tracks on there. And then the other one is I've got some of the vinyl for this chap, but I didn't have the greatest hits one, so I picked it up on CD, and it's Mark Armand and Soft Cell.
Wow.
Yeah.
Greatest hits.
I would never have pegged you for buying that.
Why not?
I don't know, I just wouldn't.
Why?
I just wouldn't have.
Explain yourself, sir.
It's just something I'm surprised to see you have or want. So
It's what, sorry?
just something I'm surprised to see you have or want.
Yeah, but the thing is, you got to remember, I was listening to Mark Armands and Soft Cell probably before you were born.
Yeah, no.
So it's like, you know, they were a good band. I've got the first album downstairs, and it's a cracking album. And he released a couple of songs later on in the late 80s. He did a duet with Gene Pitney, Something's Gotten Hold of My Heart, and then he did, I think it was 91 and 92, he did Days of Pearly Spencer, and then another cracking song called Jackie. That's a brilliant song, and they're all on there. I mean, it's a nice double set. Let's do this set. But yeah, great CD, great album. So yeah, that was my. It was rather a bit of a pickup time for me. It's going to go very lean again now. I'll probably won't have anything to show for the next council.
It talks as though he's 96. Gareth would never have pegged Ed. No, he's not my type. Not the Mark Armand CD. What did I just hear?
I don't talk like I was 96. Does Dave know that I've got 10 years on you?
I was listening to this when you weren't even born.
I mean, it's not like 10 years, not long, but it is kind of long, isn't it? I mean,
It's enough, yeah.
It's there is a lot.
It's
A
enough
lot.
for me to look up at you as sort of like a wise father type of figure.
Oh, good God, no. Good God, no.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, well, we're past 10. I suppose I'd better fly through mine then, aren't I? Do we have to rush?
I'm getting cards. I'm getting small cards.
There'll be a Miura. There's got to be Miura.
There's more than one. There's more than one. I showed you earlier. A Hot Wheels blue Lamborghini Miura. It's not the only Lamborghini Miura that I got. It's not the only blue Lamborghini Miura that I got. I don't believe. Or am I wrong? Oh no, I got a blue. It was last time I got. No. Oh, it's this box here. A little Tamika one. Get it out. And there we are. Another blue Lamborghini Miura. This one, better than the Hot Wheels, has opening doors. We like opening doors on our toy cars, don't we, Dave? I think this was an exclusive to somewhere as well. I don't know if you can see what it says on there. It does say Tamika event model, so I think that was to some kind of event, the Kyosho ones that were originally released in blind boxes like this, where you could get all of those different Lamborghinis in them. I ordered this one because I didn't have this series one in gold. This will be coming out of here and into a little Perspex case. I haven't quite, with the Lamborghini Miuras, picked this one up on the Friday second-hand market in Dewsbury. It's an old Matchbox one. Matchbox Superfast? Super Kings, sorry. A K24 Lamborghini Miura. It's a bit beat up, but it's a vintage piece. It's £2. I thought I'm having that because I might try some paint stripper on it, clean it up and paint it in a nice new shiny colour. And it does have an engine reveal.
Da-da-da.
That's it for the Lamborghini Miuras. I got a bit of Star Wars this week. I got a bit of Star Wars this week. I think Martin would certainly like this, and I think Ed might like this one as well. Ed might have had this one. I'm not sure. I got a figure art.
No, I didn't. I've not had that one.
Have you not had this one?
No,
This
I've
is
not had that
technically my first figure art.
Ah.
And you know what I thought? I'm sort of, if I like it and I decide to keep it, I only really need to get an R2 and I've got a complete set.
However, from
Right.
what this kind of links back into what we've just been talking about.
Repurposing of the kit.
Yeah, I think they're kind of a more substantial version of the kit. You know, more sturdier.
Right, I'm off, says Dave. Bloody Star Wars. I got what would have originally come in this baggie that has been split open. I got a Hedera Smog Monster from Japan. This is Acro Dave getting excited now. And he's in this lovely gloss black with metallic red and metallic lilac paint highlights.
This is what happens if you leave your toys in the sun, kids.
This one arrived to the shop, and I'll be honest with you, I ordered it to sell it. And as soon as I opened the packet and took it out, I was just like, no, I'm keeping that. I knew straight away this one was coming home with me. It's funny how that works sometimes, isn't it? But yeah, that one. And then the only other pickup, so there's not, oh no, sorry, this one hid itself. I brought this one home, a Porsche 910 Matchbox series, because I thought the paintwork on it looked particularly nice. And it's a very sexy and sleek design. So, yeah. Yeah, the only other thing that I picked up... Ed, you're not the only one who got a red laser. I got a red laser as well.
Very good. You see,
The gun's correct, isn't it?
yeah, it's correct gun. And the head sculpt on that looks very similar to the one on this one.
Is it?
Yeah.
But I just like the whole thing about that. The only thing I've got against it is the G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
It would have been nice if it said Action Force, but
Yeah.
obviously Super 7 have only got the license for G.I. Joe, so it's, you know, it's fine. I love the artwork. I dare say it's just a repaint of a Cobra Commander.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah.
That image on the packaging, they'll have just painted it red. But no, it's nice. I originally ordered it with the intention of taking it out of the packet and putting it in there with them, but I kind of like it as it is, so I think I might keep it packaged for now. You know, I don't know where I'm going to put it, because I can't hang it with my other 3 3/4 inch figures because it's still unpunched.
Yeah. And like I say, I mean, it's got the 5 points of articulation thing going for it, so it does look.
Yeah,
It'll fit in with the other
with the
figures.
Action Force figures, which an original red laser wouldn't do, would it? Or never did, rather.
Yeah, you see, that's the thing with Action Force. They did for most of the vehicles, they put the G.I. Joe figures with them because they were more articulated and they could sit better.
Oh, I'm surprised, Dave. He doesn't like Safubi. He likes all his Japanese toys, but he don't like Safubi. Fair enough. Fair enough. Blood for the Baron! The C-3PO is awesome.
It is, that C-3PO is nice.
Keep going past. And then it's warm now.
And flat, probably. Ooh.
Shiny, I think that's the C-3PO. Yeah.
It's shiny.
Martin's liking the red laser. And Krusty's undecided. That's fair enough. Fair enough, Dave. Fair enough. Well, I think that's this week's episode pretty much done, unless either of you two have got anything to add.
Yeah. No, we've done, haven't we?
No, yeah, done. Cool.
And I think it's been a pretty good one as well, if I do say so myself.
We've romped through.
Yeah, I kind of built up. I saved up 3 months worth of enthusiasm for this, so you're kind of screwed now going forward until at least Christmas.
Squeeze the sponge dry.
Yeah. So that's it. That's it now. While Christmas, you know, there's just normal service resumed.
Getting back to his cryogenic chamber.
You're not going to join us next week on Open Mic Night? I might do, but I'll just tell you all to fuck off.
Yeah, that would be nice.
What are we going to do with you? What are we going to do?
I don't know. I'm trying to get kicked from the group. I mean, I'm working on that.
You'll never get it. It's been a gay old time tonight, chaps. What with those thigh-high boots on Rom?
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure Andy's been tucking all night.
Pardon?
What?
Andy's been tucking.
Tucking.
Do you not know what the term tucking means?
Yeah, but I don't understand how Andy's been doing it while he's been sat down.
You're saying about having a gay old time. I'm just saying, yeah, Andy's been tucking.
Okay.
Okay. Alright.
I'm wasted here, I really am.
Yes, you are. Having said that, I do have an articulated King Walder Safubi. But it's the only Safubi you have. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
I mean, if Safubis could be articulated, that might be another conversation.
We could really confuse things. Dave, would you like to join our WhatsApp group? Let me know if you would.
No.
We could have 5 Daves in there. And is this Andy? Or is this Paul? Or one of the others? It loves a bit of tucking in the mirror. Hello there.
So it gets the fruit bowl look.
Okay. Dave! We'd have a full collection of Daves. One night, all the Daves will be here. It's Paul! Hello, Paul! How you doing, mate?
The days ever meet in your life.
More of a cottager. I know what that one is. I meant gay as in happy, obviously. I know none of you are pufters.
Are we allowed to use the term pufter?
We just did, apparently.
I don't care.
Excellent. Excellent.
Excellent.
Just back from work, and this is what you decided to do. But watch us sort of like trundling through 5 minutes before I say, right, come on, we've had enough now. It's time to go.
Hang on a minute.
10 minutes.
Why are we suddenly getting people from Transformers the Show watchers? They never fucking watched us before, so what's going on there?
Oh.
Turning up late in day like this, beggar off.
It's
the Autobots logo that you're shining into the sky.
What, that thing?
Yeah.
Oh, we're not allowed to say it, but he is. Well,
Is it?
Too many Daves and I hate competition.
I'm still disappointed they don't do a Decepticon one.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Although, to be fair, I can understand in one respect, because how would you get it to stand?
True.
You know, with it being a pointing.
It could be one that leant back slightly, so the back went wide. You know, it was wedge shaped.
Yeah, there is that. Yeah, but then aesthetically,
they're also designed to hang on the wall, aren't they? They have a little hole in the back.
They do. No, they don't. This is a desk-mounted one. No, there's no hole. Just a switch.
Oh, I could have sworn they had a hole in the back. All right, take it back. I've been proven
it's
wrong.
got-
Live on air. Time to go, everyone. It's been wonderful. Andy, what have you got coming up?
I've got a video on a grandstand converter that I haven't done a video on yet. Tomorrow, if I can be bothered to make a thumbnail in the next 30 minutes or so.
Ed, what have you got coming up?
I have nothing tomorrow, but I have a live stream on Sunday.
Ooh, in a
Looking
while.
forward to it. Looking forward to it. Gareth, what have I got coming up? I've got absolutely bugger all coming up because I've been buying loads of stuff to film and not getting around to filming any of it. One day, sir. One day. Right, on that, I'm going to go. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye, everybody. Name of my sex tape. I could never see the eyes in the Autobot symbol when I was little. Can you now a bit bigger? Right then. Thank you very much, everyone, and we're going to get off now, so bye-bye.
Peace out.